Flying taxis. Still years away despite industry, hype the dream of flying taxis is alive, but widespread commercial operation remains distant. While several companies are pushing toward launch, significant technical, regulatory, and economic challenges mean a practical airborne alternative to Uber is likely at least a decade away. Despite recent announcements of planned launches in Dubai, experts warn that these early steps won't translate into immediate widespread availability. The current state of development, U.S. firms Joby Aviation and Archer have announced plans for air taxi services in Dubai later this year. This would be a symbolic milestone, but doesn't mean flying taxis are ready for prime time. The industry relies on electric vertical takeoff and landing, eVTOL aircraft, which promise quieter and cleaner operation than helicopters. Designs vary, with some featuring fixed propellers, while others experiment with shifting propellers for more efficient forward flight. The goal is to create a cheaper, more accessible form of urban transportation powered by electric motors. However, translating prototypes into certified, commercially viable aircraft is proving difficult. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, has initiated advanced air mobility programs, evaluating performance across 26 states. But this doesn't guarantee imminent takeoff. Certification hurdles and regulatory realities. The biggest obstacle is certification. Companies must complete around 1,000 hours of test flights under strict regulatory oversight from agencies like the FAA, EASA, and the UK CAA. Even the most advanced developers have only completed a few hundred hours, meaning full certification is unlikely before 2027 at the earliest, and possibly later for some companies. The UAE may fast-track approvals, but this won't be full certification. The Gulf nation is expected to issue restricted airworthiness certificates, limiting flights to specific routes avoiding densely populated areas, like from Dubai Airport to Palm Jumeirah. This offers operational experience, but won't accelerate broader rollout due to a lack of reciprocal recognition agreements with other aviation authorities. The FAA's Integration Pilot Program will allow uncertified aircraft to operate in controlled environments. But this is designed to help companies gain experience after certification, not speed up the process itself. Technical complications and safety concerns beyond certification, technical challenges remain. Downwash from multi-rotor aircraft can create dangerous airflows on the ground, potentially damaging infrastructure or injuring people. More critically, eVTOLs are susceptible to a dangerous aerodynamic condition called vortex ring state, which causes sudden thrust loss. This is already a safety issue for helicopters, and multiple interacting rotors may exacerbate the problem. Economic viability. A distant prospect, even if technical hurdles are overcome, economic viability is uncertain. While electric propulsion lowers operating costs, eVTOLs are currently expensive to build. Scaling production and automating flight could reduce costs, but widespread affordability for middle-class passengers is likely a decade away. Some analysts question whether urban airspace can safely accommodate the aircraft numbers needed to make the economics work. Furthermore, high battery discharge rates during takeoff and landing may require annual battery replacements, adding significant costs. Realistic near-term applications, cargo operations, and emergency medical services are more viable in the short term. These applications avoid densely populated areas and face fewer public acceptance hurdles. Many companies are also exploring defense contracts where deeper pockets exist. These applications could provide financial breathing room for continued development. Despite optimistic projections, flying taxis remain years from becoming a mainstream transportation option. The industry faces significant technical, regulatory, and economic challenges, and widespread deployment is far from guaranteed.